What is going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to look at the top counters and the 100% IV for the raid boss guy for Entei so that you can beat the Entei quick. You know what those 100% IVs and you know exactly what counters to put in your parties to be ready, prepped to max out on this amazing, amazing shiny Pokemon. So you know what time it is. Welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below how many Entei raids are you planning to do on this Sunday to be able to max out to get as many shiny Enteis as you possibly can. I'm very curious to see, did that Raikou shiny day hype you up, or are you going to go less than what you did for the Raikou? Because I love Entei. I want that 100% IV. He's a great fire attacker. So let's get into the 100% IVs, then we're going to get to the counters, and we will make sure that you are prepped, ready to go to be able to catch this Entei, because first part of this catching is you have to take them down easily, efficiently, so you can maximize on these raids. So the 100% IV, level 20, no weather boost, you are going to look at 1984. That is the 100% IV at level 20. And then under weather boosted conditions, which is only one condition, even though he has two typings of moves, you are going to be able to catch him in sunny weather at a 2480. So that is level 25, 100% IV. So if it is sunny out there where you guys are, which I hope it is, you're going to be catching a bunch of weather boosted Enteis all day. Look out for that 2480. So before we get into these counters, make sure to check out later in my week. I have the excellent throw tutorial coming out for the Entei, and I also have my top tips to help you max out on the Entei day, making sure to remind you about all of the things that could go wrong, all of the things that you need to be prepped for. So check out those two videos coming later this week. So getting right into the counters, let's do this right now. So with Entei being fire, he's going to be weak to ground, water, and rock, which is going to make up the entire party that we are going to check out that are going to be the best attackers in the game. All right, my trainer club, so before we get into the counters, I wanted to make a quick couple updates. If you guys saw my video, I had to take it down because what I figured out, which I didn't realize when I was going over this, I know there was a ton of videos yesterday, and what happens is that Steel is actually going to be super effective against rock Pokemon. So it's going to basically disregard some Pokemon. So we have two strategies that we can use. Number one, we can either use all water Pokemon, or number two, we can have two different parties. One is going to be the all water type Pokemon if he has steel moves. And after you see maybe he comes out with a fire move, you can then back out and switch to rock if you choose to use Rampardos, which I don't think is super necessary. So what I'm going to do is recommend the top counters, not based on time to win, but based on overall resistances and their ability to survive the entire fight. So the number one counter has been recommended as Rampardos because of its time to win being the lowest. However, I would recommend going with Kyogre over this because water is going to be resistant to steel, so he's not going to have any type of interesting coverages come up where you're going to have to back out because you're taking super effective damage from him. So I will substitute the a little bit longer time to win, I mean it's just a few seconds, in order to have the resistance to the steel, resistance to the fire. Best counter overall is going to be, in my opinion, Kyogre. However, all of the rock Pokemon that we're going to mention are both going to be weak to the steel type Iron Head move. So when you get this, you may not want to put these guys in. This may be the second party, but heavily focused on the water type Pokemon. They're going to do the most damage. So let's get into all these right now. So starting off with the least time to win, meaning the most powerful attacker, we have a rare Pokemon which I'm going to power up for this purpose. It is going to be a Rampardos because I got a lucky Rampardos. So thank you to Jameson, I really appreciate you. We got the lucky Rampardos. So Rampardos, best moveset for him is going to be Smackdown Rock Slide. And then coming in close second is going to be Kyogre. Kyogre is a beast Pokemon, and the moveset for the Kyogre is going to be Waterfall and Hydro Pump. Those are the movesets that you want to have for this. And then coming in at number 3, which is actually a pretty unique Pokemon. Didn't expect this guy to be in here. We have the Feraligatr. I know, right? Super, super unique. I may max one out. I think I have one at level 35 with that Waterfall Hydro Cannon combination. So that is a Community Day move, just to put an asterisk on that. You need to have the Hydro Cannon for him to be in the 3rd spot. And then coming in number 4th, absolutely love this Pokemon. Super effective. He is fun to use. He's great. It is going to be Tyranitar. Both also has the Community Day moves. He needs to have the Smackdown Stone Edge combination. The Bite Crunch will not work because Dark is not effective against the fire Pokemon. So you need to have that Smackdown Stone Edge combination to put him in number 4. Coming in at number 5, who's been making a big appearance since the Groudon has come back because he's really effective at taking these charge moves, is going to be the Gyarados. Gyarados is going to be the Waterfall Hydro Pump combination. That is the only combination that's going to get the double stab effectiveness and really do some high damage. And then in number 6, we have the Raikou with the Smackdown Stone Edge combination. Great rock attackers. 3 of the top 6 Pokemon actually have the rock disadvantage to the steel, so that's why I'm saying heavily propagate these parties, second parties. First party is going to be all water. You can use the Kyogres up front, then you can use the Feraligators, and then you can also use the Gyarados. That will be the first party. If he comes in with an all fire move and you choose to switch your party, which you don't have to, you can then just back out, swipe over, go to the second party. That's going to be the top water and rock combination. Or what you can do is just leave it in, but the top ones that are going to be weak to steel are going to include the Rampardos, the Tyranitar, as well as the Raikou. So take that into account when you're making these parties. Set it up best for your success. And then coming in at number 7, we have an awesome Pokemon who is a newer addition to our team. It is going to be the Palkia. Palkia is going to be Dragon Tail Hydro Pump combination. And then in number 8, we have the Groudon, which has been making a huge appearance. I'm sure that you guys have a good one by now. At least one powered up. It is going to be that Mud Shot Earthquake combination. Double ground effectiveness, so that is where we are going. And then coming in at number 9, we have the Omastar with the Rock Throw Hydro Pump combination, and this is going to be a legacy moveset. That Rock Throw is a legacy moveset, so I'm going to put that out there. And then coming in next, we have the Garchomp, who is a very rare new Pokemon, so if you don't have a good one, I wouldn't suggest just evolving anyone just to get this guy in here. We have plenty more effective attackers up there that you can utilize that are way more common that we've had for a while, but if you do decide, it is going to be Mud Shot Earthquake combination, because you can utilize his ground combination to be type effective. And coming in at 11 and 12, we have the Floatzel with the Waterfall Hydro Pump, and then we have the Swampert with the Water Gun Surf combination. And then if you guys want to check out some more attackers, this is really where I would stop. I would not go below here. These are going to be weaker attackers. They're going to be effective, but they're going to be weaker. They're not putting out nearly as much TDO times DPS overall as far as attackers go. Do not go below this if you don't have to, but I'm going to put these both up on the screen so we can check them out. So here we go. We're going to check out the Alola Golem with the Rock Throw Stone Edge, Vaporeon Water Gun Hydro Pump, Blastoise Water Gun Hydro Cannon, Golem Rock Throw Stone Edge, Salamence Dragon Tail Hydro Pump, Kabutops Waterfall Stone Edge. You can have the Melodic with the Waterfall Surf, the Kingdra Water Gun Hydro Pump, the Empoleon with Waterfall Hydro Pump, the Crodont with Waterfall Bubble Beam, the Starmie with Water Gun Hydro Pump, and the Rhydon with the Mud Slap Surf combination. Next, we are going to check out the time to win as far as what happens here. So let's check this out right now. For the time to win in the top 6, we are looking at Rampardos with 570 seconds. For the Kyogre, we are at 611. For the Feraligatr, we're at 678. For the Tyranitar, we're at 680. For the Gyarados, we're at 688. For the Raikou, we're at 704. And then notice we'll start dropping in the 7s around here. So these are all 700s in the Palkia. We have the 715. We have the Groudon with 739. We have the Omastar with 761. We have the Garchomp 765. We have the Floatzel with 770. The Swampert with 790, and so forth. So that is why you want to stay towards the top, because you're doing the most damage. You're nixing out this Pokemon as fast as possible. So now let's check out the moveset of the Entei. So Entei can get Fire Fang or Fire Spin. Fire Spin is going to be the most effective quick attack that he can have. For his charge attacks, his most effective is going to be Overheat. He can have Fire Blast, he can have Flamethrower, and then he can have Iron Head, which is a steel move. Not type effective, but kind of a unique combination, because this is a little bit like the Solar Beam on the Groudon, because the Iron Head is going to be super effective when we go against the rock type Pokemon. So we have to take that into account. We have to know what his moves are, and if he does happen to have all fire moves and you choose to use rock, then I would back out and then I would switch my party to the second rock party, and you'll still have the Kyogres in there as well. But the Kyogre, best choice, because it is going to be resistant to the steel, and then it's going to be super effective against the fire move as well. So it's a great choice, number 1, and if you can pull a huge party of all Kyogres, that's going to be the best for you. So that is it, guys. That is the total. That is exactly how you get prepped and ready, how you make your parties. You got to have those 2 parties. Like I said, it's very important. 2 parties, because when you die out, you can quick swipe over. You don't have to let the auto populator choose your Pokemon. You don't want that. You want to be prepped, ready to go. You started with the Kyogres, and then you're going onward from there. You have to have those first party set up with your most powerful, and then your second party. So that is where we are looking at. And then make sure to look out for that level 20, 1984, 100% IV. And then also, if it is weather boosted under sunny conditions, you are looking out for that 2480 for level 25. And then also, if it is sunny weather, you got to think his moves are also going to be boosted. So everything he is doing, unless it's snowing, that's when his steel move gets boosted. But the fire in the sun is going to boost all of the fire moves. So that's what you have to look for. While you're getting that level 25, you're also going to be getting a little bit more damage done to your Pokemon. So that's why that second party might be coming into effective for you. And finally, we want to make sure to have fun. We want to be in a downtown area. We want to plan out our routes effectively so that we can go from raid to raid to raid. We have a good party. We're all set up. We all have our party set up. We know exactly what we're doing. We're utilizing lucky eggs, and we are maxing out and having fun. So thank you for all my Patreon supporters out there. Thank you for everybody that supports, that shares, subscribes. You're always welcome to share any of my videos, any place you want. I super appreciate any share that you guys could possibly do, because I am on a mission to help more trainers have fun, be healthy, and enjoy their time out there. So I'll see you guys out on the next video. Peace. Thank you so much for everybody who supports at Patreon. We super appreciate you guys, really appreciate your support, and I absolutely am so thankful that I am able to continue to create content for you all, and I appreciate you guys making this possible for me. Thank you so much.